Good afternoon. So if you've joined us live on the YouTube stream, you might notice we're a bit late today. It's been a bit of a delay due to the trains going from Barrow to Milham, a few cancellations. So players have just got here, just arrived, and we're going to be kicking off in a minute. But to start us off, there will be a minute's silence. A lot of people in the area will know and will have heard of Graham Shaw, an absolute massive advocate for rugby league, women's rugby league, junior rugby league. He was an absolute credit to the game, credit to the community. It's been an absolute huge loss this week. Passed away sadly on Tuesday, and yeah, it's been had a massive effect to this community, and absolutely heartbreaking as well. Thoughts are with all his family and all his friends, especially everybody at Highpool that this affects. So we are just going to have a minute's silence here for him now, which is much deserved. Like I say, great gent, true credit to the game. Just wait for the referee's whistle and then we'll be underway here at Milham. There we go, so that was a minute's silence for the absolute hero and legend of the game, Graham Shaw. Gone, but he will never ever be forgotten here or anywhere in this rugby league community. But we are about to get underway here at Milham, the oldest rugby league club that there is. It is Ulverston ladies versus Thatto. Heath. You might recognise me, I do a lot of the radio. I've been roped in today into doing this as I arrived, so you'll have to bear with me. I've only got the team sheet of Ulverston, so hopefully everybody listening is an Ulverston fan. If you're a Thatto Heath fan, I do apologise, but I won't be referring to the names today, unfortunately. So we're just waiting now for kick-off. Ulverston has struggled in this league this season. One of the Ulverston girls is there. Didn't like that comment. But they've struggled in this league this season. They've only been in the league a couple of seasons though, just making their way through the Cumbrian Rugby League. We've obviously got Workington, who've set up a similar sort of setup as well, so they've got a similar sort of place going on with taking a lot of players themselves, so having to start from fresh, this Ulverston team, and doing well in so. They've won a game this season, which is better than a lot of teams that start up, especially in the starting leagues. Just waiting for the referee now to get the game underway. Crowd just telling Ulverston where this ball's going. It's coming right at me. Luckily I'm not stood at the camera, so good pick up there from Ulverston though to start us off here. Missed tackle there by Thatto Heath, so some good ground made there already by Taylor Duncar for Ulverston. Referee there just telling Thatto Heath to wait off the line. Ulverston thinking he was talking to them. Zoe Fullard now takes that one forward for Ulverston. Sykes gets the ball right. Sykes now again. Nearly caught there at acting half, but manages to get the ball away. It's loosely picked up though, but India Jackson manages to get her hands on that one now. 2 tackles left in this set. Sykes gets this one to Cowsill. Cowsill trying to run forward with that ball. Does well to make her way through that defence, but Thatto Heath taking her down there, just shy of the 50-metre mark. Penalty there though for Ulverston, just at the closing moments of that set as well, so good for them. Penalty for a high tackle, so they will take the 10 there and try and get themselves further down the field. But a good opening set for them. They've still got possession here. It was nearly just on the second to last tackle there that they won the penalty, and now 30 metres away from that line. Oh, big run there though, straight away. Good contact by Isabel Pyle there. Put Thatto Heath down as she ran through, but it's a mistake there from Ulverston. The ball's come loose, but it has gone backwards, the referee says, so Jessica Benson will pick that one up and carry on for Ulverston. Sykes now gets the ball left. Ulverston now quite right of the sticks here, trying to pull it back into the middle. Sykes takes a run herself though. She sees a little gap behind where the markers are, catches them offside, but eventually taken down 10 metres away from the line now, Ulverston. Cowsill now's got the ball. She's going to try and charge forward, gets it to Jackson. No, Jackson's going to pass it out. It's still going on this left-hand side, and Ulverston have got the ball in hand. They're at the line there, but just not quite made it over. Pitch is deceivingly longer than you think watching it from the other end here. And now just a stoppage in play here for an injury from Thatto Heath. But a good opening first set there for Ulverston. They've done well to get themselves down the end of the pitch, won a penalty. They're on the 5th now, metres away from the line here. It was a good little run there from Leanne Bianchi. There's been a few positional changes at the game for today. We've had a few changes on and off the bench. Kaylee Stockdale comes off. She's got a bit of a tendon injury in her leg, so she is doubtful to come on today, but might get a few minutes on the pitch. Tara Tapperton, it's her last game today after she's had knee surgery. It'll be a second knee surgery coming up, so she'll be wanting to get that out of the way and get back onto the field, so she's given her time today. But now get back underway, back on the 5th. Sykes dubbies from acting half, gets the ball out, goes out to India Jackson on left hand side. India bobbles past the first few defenders and the ball's back out again. Ulverston back in hand here, left of the sticks, and looked like they were trying to just get the way over there, but Thatto Heath, great defence from them. It was a scrambling effort to get around that Ulverston attack there. Ulverston were all over that left hand side of the pitch, but Thatto Heath did really well to keep them out there, and Ulverston now, for the first time in this game, will get to show what they can do in defence here. Fast little run there straight away from Thatto Heath, but it's a good tackle, and it's going to be a winning tackle there straight away for Ulverston. It's a knock on against Thatto Heath, so Ulverston will get the ball back straight away. Great effort there from Ulverston. It was a big tackle, and she'd done a nice little run around the markers, managed to try and get up the field, but it was a big shot on, and she's gone right to the floor and gone down there and lost the ball. So Ulverston again will get another attacking opportunity here, 20 metres away from the line. They had a good attack before, just couldn't quite get over the line, and now they've got that chance again this time, and see if they can convert that into a try. So now it's fed into the scrum there. Jackson comes straight out there, misses a trick really. There was a bit of a gap left in the scrum, but now Christina's got the ball in hand again. Thought she could see a little bit of a gap there, but it's good scrambling defence from Thatto Heath. Sykes now gets that ball right to Ben. Ben though taken down there, left of the sticks, this Ulverston side, 5 metres out. Sykes again sees a little gap there, is going to try and go herself. She's over the line, but the referee says it is held up, so Ulverston will go back 10 metres. Forgot what game I was doing then. So Ulverston now will start 10 metres back. Tackle still left in this set. They're going to go left straight away from this. Jackson gets the ball in hand, tries to get it away. She does get it away to Sykes. Sykes gets them into the middle of the field here. She's still going there in the middle of the field, manages to worm her way around the Thatto defenders, but causing a lot of trouble already. Early on is Liv Sykes. So high pass out though here, and now going to go through the middle of Ulverston. It's going to be a try there straight away from Ulverston. Jessica Benson it is who goes through the middle, and it was a good effort from Ulverston. They've had 3 attacking sets on the line there, and they've finally managed to get that one over, and a nice try right under the sticks as well to make that kick a little bit easier. Great effort from Ulverston there. That amount of attacking sets, so you've got to start producing from that, and we'll be very happy with that. Thatto Heath, a lot of people know that they're a sort of feeder team into St Helens, and St Helens will use them quite a lot as well to feed back into the community club, so it's good to see that Ulverston are doing well already and getting on top of this. Obviously they've had them couple of penalties that have helped, but it's a good try there for Ulverston. Now just lining up to take the kick. Unbelievably as well, that is a missed conversion. Gutted there she was from that one. Just looking there. Thought it was Jessica Benson that scored, but I'm actually not sure if it was Taylor Duncalf. She's just gone to take that kick and missed it, but she's wearing the 7 and Benson's wearing the 1, and it was right down the other end of the field, so I'm not too sure if it was her that scored that one. I think it was, the way she's coming back over. So try there for Taylor Duncalf, but just couldn't quite convert that one in front of the sticks. So Ulverston coming back now, getting set. See what they can do from this one. They've only had 1 defensive set at the moment, and it was 1 tackle after that big tackle on that left-hand side, causing the error straight away. So some tired bodies out there already. They've been running at that line down there, Ulverston. So just waiting now for the referee to restart this. Thatto just waiting to take this kick. He'll get us back underway now. Gets a bounce up, but taken well there. Massive tackle that though it was on Rachel Herbert. She's just trying to run forward then and got taken out. Showing power off Liv there, if you know what that means. It's trying to get a forward running off Ulverston's number 9, Liv Sykes, who's trying to find her way around this defence. Well, she's taken out early there though, but does manage to get the ball away to Cowsill, who makes some good metres down the middle of the field. Sykes now gets the ball to Duncalf. She gets them to the middle of the pitch, 40 metres away. Ulverston now have got to decide what to do on this 5th. Cowsill now gets the ball to Jackson. Jackson's going to have to kick that one herself, gets it over the top. Bobbles a bit on the floor, but Thatto recovered that well. Big tackle there, that's going to be a penalty for a high tackle there. Just taken out the Thatto Heath player as she was running that forward. 2 Ulverston players just came in and collided with her there. Ulverston not happy with that decision, but I'd say it was a high tackle. So Thatto running this one in now. Only one of their first attacking sets. They've obviously had that first one cause a knock on, and now they've had the second one and won a penalty from that. So Ulverston have got a lot to defend here. Thatto a bit tricky trying to run through these Ulverston players. Ulverston forward heavy at the moment, so Thatto Heath trying to get it out to their faster players and use advantage of their pace. But Ulverston doing really well at the moment. Pike there. Great tackle. Ulverston though just sitting on the line at the moment, not getting up in the faces of Thatto Heath. They're giving them good distance here. It's going to be a knock on there though from Thatto Heath, trying to get the ball away, and it's come off the hands of their 7 and bounced forward. So Thatto Heath not happy with that offload decision there. Thought she could have just took the ball down, and they're only 20 metres away from the line there, so yeah, don't seem quite impressed with that one. But Ulverston now will get the scrum. It's a big ask so to get down this field. They did well getting down before, but obviously won a few penalties to help get them down there. But the forwards are doing well at the moment, getting them down this end of the field. Ball comes out quickly to Duncalf. She does well to avoid the first defender, gets through the second, eventually taken down by the third. Does really well there though, getting out the scrum. It looked like she was taken down straight away. Now Parker takes the ball forward, but the prop for Thatto Heath there was straight on her. Still does well to keep going though. Gets a bit of ground there for this Ulverston side. Sykes now gets the ball to Cowsill. Cowsill again trying to make some metres forward. Does really well with the ball in hand. They're struggling to get her down today at the moment. Caitlin Stokes there for Ulverston, just pushing them forward. 30 metres away now, this Ulverston side. Sykes takes a little bit of a run there. It's going to be the fifth again, and Ulverston need to get this to the kicker. There's nobody there at acting half, though. They could have lost that one, but they've done well to get it away in the end. Benson picks that one up, but she's just going to have to take the tackle there, and it is going to be the fifth and a turnover against Ulverston. But lucky there that they even managed to get the ball. They played the ball and ended up with nobody there to collect it for them at acting half with Sykes in the tackle. So Benson does what she can just to pick that ball up and try and get forward. But now Thatto Heath will get to start their set. Again, starting their set though down the other end of the field, so they've got to get down. But Ulverston ended that set about 20 metres away from the line. A good effort from them to get all the way from this side of the field down there just through tackling and running the forwards through. So doing really well there. Let's see what Thatto Heath can do. They did the same. Oof, big tackle there though. Great effort from Ulverston. It's a big shot on Thatto Heath there. India Jackson it was. A captain of Ulverston ladies, played Women's Super League of course for Barra Raiders. Come back down to play for Ulverston due to commitments and is enjoying her time. Obviously she's from Millham as well, so she'll be liking playing on home turf today. Thatto Heath now though, have not made a lot of yards down this pitch. Not even at the 50 metre mark yet, and they're on the fifth already. They're going to try and get a high kick. It's good height on that. They're going to have to let that one bounce Ulverston. And it is caught well in the end by Rachel Herbert, who takes that first one in for Ulverston. Slowly playing that ball though, they just try and get this pace up. There's a quick play there by Caitlin Stokes, who's come in now. Ulverston using their backs now to try and get them down this bit of the field. It's going to be another penalty there for Ulverston. Just waiting, I think it's another high tackle, or the referee's going to give here. Yeah, another high tackle there for Ulverston. So got two substitutions now. Taylor Duncalf is coming off. And Zoe Fullard comes off, and Tara Tapperden and Kaylee Stockdale come to the field. Like I say, Kaylee's got a bit of a foot injury at the moment, and Tara is looking for her second operation on her leg soon. So one of the last games Tara will play for a while for this Ulverston side. She'll be wanting to get over that whitewash, and they're only 10 metres away from it now. Pike trying to get over for this Ulverston side. I've just shot myself in the face with my Lucozade. Left of the 6-0 here, 10 metres out. Cowsill takes the ball in. She's met with a big Thatto Heath defence, so 4 points already on the board for this Ulverston side, and they'll be wanting to get more here at this opportunity. Sykes is going to get the ball to Jackson. Jackson, I think she sees a gap, throws a dummy there, right of the sticks. The referee's right underneath it, and it's going to be held up there for Ulverston. A good effort from Jackson, but Thatto Heath, great defence, keeping her up in the air there. Ulverston 10 metres out now. They've got options both sides. Sykes though takes a little run herself. She gets past the first set of markers. She's going to go over there on that right hand side, and she's just short of the line there. But it was a good effort from her. Now on the fifth though. Ulverston get this one left, but again it's going to be too much in the face of defence from Thatto Heath, and Ulverston now turns straight back into defensive mode. Just short of the line there, so Ulverston could get a big push on here, maybe get foul over the line. It was a good first tackle there. They are trying, but strong legs there from Heath. And it's going to be a penalty there already here for Thatto Heath for holding down, just trying to get up and get a quick play the ball away, but Ulverston just holding them down there, so that will help in their attempt to get down the field. Ulverston won't be happy with that one, especially when they had all the players set. They didn't need to do the holding down, but just a few new players into the game here. Thatto Heath now take that first ball in after that penalty. They're going to try and run through the middle. A dummy thrown there though, and Thatto Heath are free, but it's good defence here from Shannon Parker. It's going to be another penalty though for Thatto Heath for a high tackle there. Not too sure if that was really high, maybe when I turned away, but looked like Shannon Parker just did well to wrap her up. It's good defence there from Ulverston though, but I think they'd have rather taken the penalty than giving the try away there. So Ulverston now need to defend this. Oof, another great tackle there. Stockdale and Pike getting involved. A lot of voices on this pitch though at the moment. Thatto Heath throwing the forwards in now in the middle, 20 metres away from the line. They're going to spread it to that right hand side of theirs. Ulverston again just trying to make these tackles here. Ulverston though tired already here, and they're caught out there on that left hand side. There's going to be a bit of a gap there, and Thatto just trying to run through, but Pike does well to stop that from getting any further. The referee just calling Ulverston back, and Thatto Heath again going to try and attack that right hand side. They're dodging around the Ulverston players, still there and just short of the line there. Metres away here. Ulverston need to get in the faces of Thatto Heath, but they're going to try and kick it over the top. It's going to be too much though, and it'll bounce out on the full there. So good effort there from Ulverston. Good sportsmanship there from Thatto Heath as well, just passing the ball there. Ulverston not quite sure of the rules there behind the line. She's been screamed at by her team to get forward and get the ball with a 20 tap and go, but that's 7 tackles for Ulverston now. Just a bit too heavy on that kick for Thatto Heath. Herbert now gets the ball out to Ben. It's going to be a penalty now against Ulverston. Used to be crossing, it is now obstruction. So Ben there just ran around all of her own players who were just stood there tired. They need to get out of the way. It's sloppy that from Ulverston. I think it's a mix of being tired and not really entirely knowing the rules of this game. As I say, a very new team, so we've played a few games this season but struggled with injuries, and a lot of players are in and out at the moment. So doing well though at the moment in defence to keep Thatto Heath out, but can they do it? Again, Thatto Heath just throwing the forwards in here at the beginning of these sets. Ulverston need to get off the line and get in the faces of the Crusaders now. Again, going for that right hand side, but great defence there from Ulverston. They've got some big tacklers on that right hand side. Again, going for that side though, Thatto Heath. If they could spread this ball over, they might have a chance. They've got a 2-on-1 on the wing over on this right hand side, but now they are getting that spread. And now it's an interception there. Tapperton has caught the ball, but how far can she get with that bad knee? She does well though to get 50 metres down the pitch there, but she doesn't look like she's in a good state here. Thatto Heath Medical and Ulverston Medical just running on the pitch here to make sure she's okay. I'm not sure if she's actually just knocked out there, clean out. I don't know if it was a leg that had gone or if that was... Sorry, I should finish my sentence before I take a drink. I wasn't too sure if it was a high tackle or if it was a leg that had gone there, but doesn't look good. She's just lying still in the middle of the field here. It was a good run from Thatto though, just managing to get them down the field. Good effort from her to intercept that ball. Thatto Heath was doing a bit too much in the middle there and tried to do something magical in the middle when they just needed to keep it to the basics, and they've ended up passing the ball to this Ulverston side, but she is back up and back to her feet now, which is good to see. But she is back to her feet. I've known Tara for a few years. She'll have just wanted a bit of TLC there. Let's hope she doesn't watch this back and listen. But she's back to her feet now, which is good to see. As I say, her last game for a while, going in for NEOP number 2. She's trying to beat me. I've only had NEOP number 1 up to now. She'll get us back underway here though after that interception. She'll be glad to know it's all on camera as well, so she can replay that one. But it was a good interception in front of the sticks here. Got Ulverston to that 50-metre line, just waiting for the coach to get off the pitch there. Ulverston shouting at the coach to get off, and Cowsill now takes that ball forward. Looked like she was a bit ahead of the ball there at first, but the referee says that's fine. Sykes now takes the ball to Herbert. Herbert taken down though by that Thatto defence. Cowsill now gets it again. She manages to get it away to Stockdale. Stockdale to Jackson. Jackson runs away across the field. She's trying to find a gap. Ends up trying to charge her way through. She's still going though. Great effort from Jackson. She's having a brilliant season for this Ulverston team. As I say, post Super League. She's started playing for Ulverston now and smashing it this season up to now. Scoring tries for the team. Is also the team captain. Doing really well in the games, and Thatto Heath there just slowly, defender getting to her feet. Referee's just stopped that while she just gets up and makes sure she's all right. The medical staff making their way off the pitch slower than Paul Roskell was for Ulverston before. The referee just waiting for them to get off the pitch. They can actually be on the pitch, the trainers, for 2 tackles, so not too sure why we're stop-starting, but we're back underway now. Ulverston 20 metres away from the line. They are on the 5th here. They need to get it to a kicker. They get it to Stockdale. Stockdale gets the ball out to Jackson. Jackson is going to get that kick up. It's going to be too far, that one though, and it's going to go out. So now Ulverston have turned it right around. They won that 7 tackles down the other end of the field, and now Thatto Heath will get it back, but much slower than Ulverston. In recollecting that ball, I think it had bounced a little bit further as well, so Ulverston have done well there. They managed to get set and get a line of defence in. Good first tackle there from Cowsill. Half an hour played here now after that delay due to cancellations of trains, and the road shut up to Millen. It was an absolute nightmare getting here. I kind of wish we did have flying cars after all that. It's been another substitution here. Lucy Pettifer comes on for Jessica Benson, who's just gone off into the changing room, so hopefully she is okay. Some good talk from both teams here though. Ulverston talking really well on this left-hand side. Pike misses that first tackle, but Ben does well to make it, and now Thatto Heath 20 metres out. They were on the 5th, but it's going to be an incorrect play the ball there against them. We do see it quite a lot in this league, unfortunately. Obviously, women's rugby's not been around as much as men's. See them sometimes not playing the ball correctly, not fully understanding what they need to do with that. Or maybe she just didn't play it, but the referee has given an incorrect play the ball there. So Ulverston now will get this ball back, but already they're going to be back onto the defence because they've lost that ball. Cowsill knocks that one on, so now they're going to get a fresh set. Crusaders at the 50-metre mark. They're going to take the scrum 20 metres off that right-hand side for them, left-hand side if you're me looking at it and watching the stream. Just got a replay of that tackle on Tara Tapperton. It's a dangerous tackle actually. It should have been a yellow card. She slams her head onto the ground, but obviously the ground's a lot harder at the moment and we're in that drought. So a bit of a struggle on the pitch as well, a lot of head injuries you'll probably see coming out over the next few weeks of games. Just waiting for this to replay now, just some medical attention going on in the background for a Thatto Heath player. I did turn up to the ground today and got volunteered to do the game as I got here, so I'm not quite polished up on teams, sorry, but as I say, I've got the Ulverston team, just not too sure on the Thatto Heath team. If there's any Thatto Heath fans watching, I do apologise. I couldn't find your team sheet. If anyone wants to send me it on Instagram, X, Facebook, Becca T Media, get that to me, but we're back underway now, Thatto Heath. Trying to find a gap on their right-hand side, on Ulverston's left-hand edge. They keep hitting that side, they keep thinking they're seeing something, and Ulverston doing really well to keep them out at the moment. Great tackle there from Ben to get them to the ground. The referee just commanding the Ulverston defence here, but Heath are now finally spread into this side, but again another dummy there. It's a good tackle by Jackson, but Ulverston need to get to this right-hand side here. It's going to be a 6 again though. Slow get up from Ulverston. There's a big overlap now on this right-hand side. Crusaders trying to get through, trying to get the offload away. They've got the offload away here, and now they're just short of the line. Brilliant tackle there. Just in front of the line here from Parker, and now they've got a big gap on this right-hand side, and they're going to get the ball down. And it's going to be a try for Crusaders here. Ulverston looking really tired at the moment.
Distracting girl.
Unfortunate there for Ulverston, there was a big overlap on this right-hand side. And they've managed to get over this Thatto Heath side. Unlucky there for Ulverston, but big kick needed from Thatto Heath here. Just unlucky, Ulverston had managed to defend it, and they just one tackle too many there for Ulverston. Just waiting for Thatto Heath to take the kick here now. It's a big kick though from that left hand edge, and it's going to go short of the sticks there. It's a good angle on the kick, but yeah, just short there for Thatto Heath. So score will stay the same. It is 4-4 here at Millom. Not long left of this second half now. Just waiting now to be Ulverston's first kick. To Thatto Heath this time. Thatto Heath struggled with possession at the beginning of the game, but they are getting themselves back into it now. Nice little walk around here at Millom. A lot of the locals have come down, a lot of people from Barrow have made the journey up as well, which is nice to see, especially with how bad the roads are at the moment as well. Just waiting for Ulverston to take his kick now. It's been a slow return. As I say, a lot of tired bodies out there at the moment. It's a nice long kick that from Ulverston. Crusaders do well. to take that one in, but met by that line of defence. Heath are doing well to get down the field though at the moment. Still trying to run through though, great effort there from Thatto Heath, just running down the field. I'm going to try and hit back through the middle though, there's a gap there. Met well though by Ulverston defenders, but Ulverston just need to get off the line here. Oh, it's a loose pass there though, it's gone backwards though for the Crusaders, but Sykes is there to meet her. It's a nice one-on-one tussle there, and Sykes does well to make that tackle. And Crusaders now on the 5th. They're going to try and kick it over toward the middle of the sticks. There's no one there though for Ulverston. And it's going to bounce back into the hands of Thatto Heath, but Ulverston do well, make the tackle, and now Parker's picked the ball up for Ulverston. She's still going here, still going down this field. She does really well there to pick that ball up and get them down the field. Obviously another ex-Super League player there, played for Barrow Raiders. Did a great job at it, went into the physio side of the game and now plays community game whilst also doing the physioing, so a great advocate for rugby league. Unlucky that she no longer plays at Super League, because as you probably can see watching, she's at Super League standard still. Stockdale now gets the ball to Jackson in the middle of the field. Jackson's got a bit of a breakaway there though. She's still going, just taken away though, 10 metres away from the line. Nice quick play of the ball. Would have been nice if a bit quicker, but they do well to quickly get that one away in the end. Just trying to charge for that line. They need to try and get over, get bodies over. Jackson gets the ball again. She's there and she's over the line, and she's going to get a try there, left of the sticks. Good effort from her. She's been charging forward this game, trying to get over that line. She's got that nice little run to get Ulverston down there, and then goes to get over, just left of the sticks. She won't say I distracted her on that one. Good effort there just before the half-time call as well. Be expecting half-time in a few minutes here, but we have had a couple of tries, well, 3 tries now. It's a nice little try there for India Jackson. I'd say she got herself down the field there, got them a few metres, and then eventually has managed to go over herself. She's looked challenging for this Crusaders side all game, and then finally manages to get over herself. Unlucky though, that conversion attempt for Ulverston just hit the stick there and has bounced back, so that's a shame for them. It is 8-4. Luckily Thatto missing that conversion as well. Ulverston doing well there just before half time, managing to get that other try in. They'll be happy with that one. Just waiting now for Thatto Heath to kick this ball to Ulverston. Some good effort from these from the forwards for Ulverston today. Cowsill and Pike currently played the first full half of this game, so doing really well at the moment, especially in this sort of conditions. It's a bit muggy out here, warm enough for shorts but not warm enough for sun cream. Just waiting for Thatto Heath to take this kick now and kick it to this Ulverston side, who are eagerly waiting for this ball. It's a nice kick there, it gets along the floor. Herbert does well there to put a foot to the ball, making sure she collects that. Ulverston just need to try and speed these, play the balls up, slowly getting to the feet at the moment, but Sykes now gets the ball to Pike. Pike, good carry from her. Exactly what you want your forward to do, especially when she's played this full first half up to now. Sykes now gets the ball to Cowsill. Cowsill, another person who's been on the pitch since the beginning. Pushing her way through still though, still got that energy in her. No chance of getting her down today at the moment. They're just keeping her held up here, and now Sykes dummies around the markers. Tries to get that quick play the ball away. It was a good effort from her. It's a loose pass there from Stockdale to Cowsill. She wasn't expecting that one, but she does well to keep hold here. There's an injury in the back play here. Thatto, Heath, Thatto just shouting about it, and they're a player down if Ulverston can see that. But it's in back play, so they can carry on. Ulverston are chasing for this one. It's going to be Thatto, Heath that retrieve it though, and it's going to be a penalty here. I think it's going to be for offside. Referee will just stop the game now. Players changed over to running this side. As I say, player down in backfield there, but it's still a play on in the rules of the game, no matter how unfair it may seem. I don't think he's given a penalty actually, he's just blown for the tackle there, the turnover. So Thatto Heath now will restart down their end of the field. Trying to run through the middle here, just dodging through the first defender, sorry. It was a loose pass there though from Thatto Heath. It's picked up well on that right hand side for them, but good defence there from Ulverston. But I say good defence, they've not wrapped up there and they've managed to get away the ball away. Thatto Heath, 10 easy metres made there from that one. Dummy thrown there, but good tackle there by Sykes in the end. Thatto now 40 metres away from the line on the 5th. The ball carrier can't get up and play this one. She's gone down injured as well. At the moment, looks like she's holding her arm there on the floor. Just waiting to see what happens here. Just looks like she's hurt her arm there. Ulverston doing well at the moment. As I say, they've struggled with games this year. A fairly new side. Thatto Heath, I think this is their other team in the league. I think they've got a couple of teams in the leagues. Obviously, it's a massive club down near the St Helens area. A lot of feeder for that St Helens team, and St Helens also use them to feed the academy products into. So they always have a good strong team, and they are giving them a fight today, but Ulverston currently winning this one. 8-4 it is here at the moment. Ulverston just waiting for this one to get restarted after that injury. So now we can get back underway here. They can play the ball. Will be the 5th though for Thatto Heath, so let's see what they do with the kick here. They've got a good kicker, gets it quite high in the air, but they've opted to try and get this one down. And Pettifer now is going to try and get this one, but Thatto Heath are going to jump on it. Referee deems a knock on though. But for who, ref? Who? I actually think it was Thatto Heath that knocked on, to be honest, into Ulverston, but he's going to say Ulverston have tried to get that and knocked on, so unlucky there. I think Ulverston could have just probably left that one and done the tackle, but unfortunate for Ulverston there. So Ulverston now with the scrum. Thatto Heath, 5 tackles here, 20 metres away from the line. They're going to spread it to that right-hand side. They're still going, they've got a fast little player, a little winger on that right-hand side, and she's too fast for this Ulverston team. She's going to go over just before half-time. Ulverston will be gutted with that one, especially from the scrum. There's a good effort there by Thatto Heath. And Ulverston just didn't spread over on the left from that scrum. But she's fast for Thatto Heath. Again, if anyone would like to send me a team sheet or anything, it would be much appreciated. It would be nice to know who is scoring these tries against Ulverston. But it was a nice little run there from the scrum. She knows she's fast, she knows she's got that pace, and you just got to watch that, and it's just outpaced there, Ulverston. But it's tough to match that sort of pace when you're playing these games. Just waiting for her to take the kick now. If she does make the kick, it will be 2 points ahead, but luckily for Ulverston, the kick is missed. So it is 4-all, just waiting for the referee now. I suspect he's going to call half time. Just looking at his watch. I think he's going to make this play on a little bit more. Thought it might have been a half time call there, but the referee says there's still time in this match at the moment. Referee just waiting in the middle of the field. I think the players thought that one was all over as well. I thought it was half time, but he says, nope, we've got another kick off to go. There's no kicking tee now. It's chaos in Community Rugby League. Just waiting for the kicking tee to come onto the field, but it looks like it's on its way on now. So Ulverston can get us back underway here after that try from Thatto Heath. It was the fullback actually that scored that. She's wearing the number 2, but she's very, very fast. Has run riots really already today. She's struggled to get much possession, but when she has, she's looked very fast with that ball. Ulverston now though, it nice to get a big kick down the field for them. That's what they've done. It's a good bouncing kick, but it is taken well there by Thatto Heath. Again already just running around the defence of Ulverston, but they do well to keep the line there and make that tackle eventually. Again though, they're confident with this right hand side here, Thatto Heath, and it's going to be a scrum there though to Ulverston. It's going to be a forward pass, the referee says. Pretty impressive with no liners to spot that as well. Most Super League teams don't see that. So it's going to be a scrum here for Ulverston. At the 50-metre mark, they will take that. Ulverston now just packing that scrum down. So need to make sure they get that ball in clean, which they do. Duncalf gets it out. She does well to make some metres there. The referee is going to give his fanciest way to call half time there. I think he blew the whistle about 8 times. But it is going to be half time here. It is 8-all, Ulverston on top, and they've let Thatto come back in to the game there, but a good effort from Ulverston. We'll be back in about 10-15 minutes for the second half.
me when you're on. So you are live in 5. You're on.
I just got my live mic countdown then, and it went from 5 to you're on. So I'm back. Just waiting now for Ulverston to start us back. I said 10-15 minutes. I think I'm used to watching Super League because it was more like a 5-minute sit on the pitch and chill. But yeah, just restart this. 8:30 all it is. Thatto Heath will receive the ball from kick-off. There's a few substitutions there at half-time for Ulverston as well. Stockdale comes off, as I said, she's got a bit of an injury looming. Pike comes off as well. She's been a huge player today in this game, so hope Ulverston don't miss her, but again, she's played 40 minutes, so I think she maybe just needs that little bit of a break. Thatto Heath now. They're at that 50 already. It's a missed tackle there by Ulverston, but Cowsill comes in to help with that one. Some good defence here from Ulverston. Thatto Heath doing well though, they're getting down the pitch. They've struggled with possession, as I say, in that first half, and then managed to find it, but it's going to be too much there already for them. It's been a knock-on against Thatto Heath. Ulverston just some good pressure from Marker, and they've managed to win that one back. So we'll just wait for the scrum now. Ulverston will get this scrum 50 metres mark on the field. They'll turn into attack now. I'll step away so I don't distract them in attack. For context, I'm just behind the sticks, to the right of the sticks. Scrumming down now though, Ulverston play the ball in. They're going to go straight out to the right hand side. Oof. Good tackle there though. It was on Caitlin Stokes, but she's hurt herself in the act of the tackling. Just waiting again. Thatto Heath, I'd say it's a very hard ground at the moment. We've not had a lot of rain up in Cumbria for a long time, and it's very tough, so you get a lot of injuries, landing wrong on the pitch, heads on the pitch. It is hard at the moment. Thatto Heath really struggling with that at the moment as well. A few injuries picked up from this. Just waiting for her to be seen. We don't have that fancy technology of the mouth guards that they do in Super League, so it's just a quick blue paper towel on the head and crack on in this game. But she's back to her feet, which is good to see. Getting ready to get back into this game. Ulverston, this will be their second tackle of the set. Sykes is ready to take this one at hooker. She's having a good game today as well, getting around them markers quite often. Duncalf now gets it to Herbert. Herbert gets it back out, but it's going to be a penalty here. Let's see what the referee says. I think he's given a forward pass there. Yeah, forward pass there against Ulverston. We've just told him he's got good eyes, so that's our fault, I think. This is where I am, for those watching the stream. Hey, they don't do that when Sky Sports are on. They don't pan to the commentators that much. So Thatto Heath now get the ball back out, but again, the full-back is on fire for Thatto Heath at the moment. Ulverston, Parker now, can she catch her? The ex-Super League winger. She just can't quite do it, and the ball is put down there, just right of the sticks. I keep forgetting I'm not on radio, so I don't really have to say exactly where people are on the pitch, but it's a try there. Again, that full-back though, she is fast for this Thatto Heath side. Just gets around them scrums, and every time they have a scrum, she's just dangerous. They get the ball to her, and she just spreads them out on that right-hand side. Ulverston maybe need to chuck an extra player in next time. But then you've got the problem of what if they take it the other way and you're a player down? Is it worth taking that risk or not? But that takes Ulverston straight behind now already in this second half. It was 8-all, 12-8 now with the kick to come. Kick's not been too bad from Thatto Heath in terms of nearly getting the distance. They're on target for one, but too short. The other just went just wide. Is it going to be like the story of the bears with the porridge? Third time, just not enough? No, it's not. She misses that one as well. Just a bit wide on the left that time. Ulverston obviously missed both their kicks, one of them right in the middle of the sticks, but just went way wide, sliced the kick, and 4 easy points there that they just couldn't quite convert there. So just waiting now for the teams to regroup. It is quite, I'd say, quite a muggy day. The referee come on then complaining he was really warm. It's warm just being studying, never mind playing on the pitch. Thankfully for me, those days are over. So Ulverston just making the way back to the middle of the pitch here. Slow start here. Players just regaining the breath after that quick turnaround in defence and attack. Just waiting for Ulverston to take this kick now. It's a nice kick there. It's going to bobble around on this hard ground, but it is picked up well there by Thatto Heath. On that right hand side, Ben though, great tackle from her. A nice one-on-one effort. Thatto Heath now trying to go through the middle, but good tackle by Tara Tappenden before, and now the ball's out there for Thatto Heath. It's going to be a knock on there against Thatto Heath. Not happy with that decision, but she has just lost control of the ball there and it has bounced forward, so it will be a scrum head and feed to Ulverston there. In the middle of the pitch if they opt to take it there. Just waiting for them to pat the scrum down. Herbert now will play this ball in for Ulverston. Ball is out there to Parker. Parker's going to try and find her way through. Big tackle on her. Looked high that. I think the referee might call it. He's just waiting for it to play on, and he will call that one there. It was a high tackle initially on her. She did really well to carry on and get herself forward. It doesn't really matter because the referee will pull it back to where the penalty was given. But good effort from her there, and they're just going to take the 10 here, Ulverston. So they're now 20 metres away from the line, Ulverston. Good attacking position for them here. Parker now picks the ball up. She's still going with the ball in her hand. Only one defender left on her. Bit of a slap around the face there, but she gets up. Plays the ball well, Sykes. Gets the ball to Calso. Calso. She has defenders on her, but she's still going. Great legs there from Calso, but she's hurt herself there going down. The referee will give a penalty there. Physio coming on the field. She's hurt her leg, so she can't run. So she is making her way, but not as fast as I think Ulverston would have liked her to get on there. But it is going to be a penalty there the referee's given. Not sure if he's giving it for high in the end, but he has blown there for the penalty. Wasn't a nice scream though when she went down. It didn't look very nice, and hopefully she can get back up and play this game. She's played a lot of it already though, that whole first half. 10 minutes into this second half. Ulverston are only 5 metres away from the line here, doing really well. Look like she's in a lot of pain here though, Cowsill. She already has both of her knees heavily strapped here, so looks like she's maybe just taking some time here. There is going to be a substitution for her, but just seeing how she is at the moment, see if she can get off the field herself. Her teammates just put her bib on her head for her, so that's one less thing she has to worry about at least. Doesn't look like a very nice injury though. Not sure when she went down. I think a few players just landed on top and twisted her leg right underneath, and as I say, she's got them two legs heavily strapped, as you can see. So not a nice injury to start with. There we go, she's getting up now, but looks like she will be helped off the field there. We're just going to take her off the back of the field, trying to put a bit of weight on it. She just gets up slowly here, puts a bit of weight through it. Does look like she can walk off herself, which is good to see. Ulverston now though. I thought she had a green whistle then. I thought no wonder she can get up. Should be seeing stars soon. So there's going to be a penalty there. The referee's given. No idea what for, sorry. I've not seen him say what it's for yet, but they'll just tap and go here. Ulverston again going to try and attack this line. Again though, they're under the sticks here. Sykes is just at the line, but she's going to be just short there. Unlucky there for Liv Sykes. She's doing really well, but now she's down injured as well. And a Thatto Heath player down injured in the back play there too. Sykes just staying down at the moment. Another injury for Ulverston though, already short on players this season. They've faced a few injuries, as I say. Tara Tappington, she's going to be out for a while soon, going for a second knee operation. Thatto Heath player gets to her knees, that's good to see. Hopefully Ulverston can do the same. Liv's family there telling her to man up and get up. That's what you love to see about rugby league. Just waiting to see here if Sykes can get up to her feet. Looks like she is getting up. I know she had a head knock not long ago back, so she's still really recovering fully from that too. She's had the time out that you need to have out, but you watched the Saints game last night against York. Alex Worms are coming back from that bad HIA and he just wasn't quite ready still. And he's had a few weeks off now, so Sykes does well to get back to her feet here. Ulverston are spreading this now to the right hand side. Tappenden picks it up, trying to push through here, but she's held eventually. Metres away from the line here though. Ulverston have got options both sides. Sykes slow to pick that one up, but Herbert's going to take it. She's trying to find her way through, but I think maybe now Ulverston are just trying to throw in too many quick runs in here. They need to try and spread it out and see what they can do. Tara Tappenden again going to try and get over the line herself, but it's one too many again there. Last tackle here for Ulverston, metres away. Herbert now again is going to try and crash over, but Ulverston there just trying to crash over. And it's just one too many in the end. Another injury here for Thatto Heath though. Ulverston getting frustrated there. They just kept trying to crash over and crash over and crash over, but just wasn't the answer for them at that point. Thatto Heath are throwing in the defenders there. They knew exactly what was happening. It was the same two players there for Ulverston just trying to crash over. Thought they could maybe find a way through, but as I say, good defence there by Thatto, Heath, and they've currently got that 4-point lead, so they'll want to keep that. So just waiting for this injury. She's just getting back up now. And Thatto, Heath will have to play the ball a couple of metres away from the line though, if Ulverston can try and pressure them back over this line. We'll see. Benson now runs out, tries to make that first tackle. Heath do well to dodge that and get in the middle. Another good run there. I think she's playing standoff today for Thatto, Heath. It's a good tackle there. Thatto, Heath now. This will be the 4th tackle for them. Oh, good through hands there in the end. They were lucky to catch that one. One tackle left after this. They're on that left-hand wing though. They think they've got an overlap there, but good defence. Just not quite enough from Ulverston. They've got the ball out. Thatto, Heath now. They're running through the middle. They think they see a gap. Herbert's there. She misses that tackle though. And Benson does really well to finish that one off with Tapperton there, who ultimately makes that one, and now they're on the 5th, but they think they can run this one. Thatto, Heath, they've got the ball out, but it's going to be another forward pass. He loves the forward passes, he does. 3 forward passes in the game. Good spot there from the referee. Now it'll be a turnover to Ulverston. Look at that, play the ball now, but they're only 20 metres away from the own line, so again it's a big ask to get down the field, but they have made really good meters today and got down well. Stockdale just waiting on the sidelines, ready to come on as well for Ulverston. Some tired bodies out there. Bianchi now running forward. She came on to accommodate Cowsill, having to make her way off, and Tapperton now has made her way off to make way for Stockdale. Ulverston trying to hit their right-hand side now. Quick play of the balls, I need to speed up that ruck. Just trying to find little gaps there, Duncalf. Dodging her way around. Flying ants absolutely everywhere here. Pass goes out to Jackson though. Jackson dodges the first defender. Tries to dodge the second, gets a good offload away to Stockdale. Stockdale gets it to that left-hand side to Ben. Ben still going with that one, but they're on the 5th now, 35 metres out. Jackson's going to get the kick. She can get it up in the air, she can try and force that mistake. It's a good take there from the prop for Thatto, Heath, and they'll get the ball back there. Unlucky that from the kick, it was a really good take, clean tuck. But good defence on the back of it from Ulverston to take her down. That's another great tackle as well there. By Shelby Goodbody. Again though, that full-back causing riot for Thatto, Heath, but great tackle there by Liv Sykes. She said, no, not this time, not again. Sykes again getting involved there, but just can't quite make that one. Heath have pulled over to this right-hand side. Again, throwing it forward, trying to get through. Another injury here though, this time it's for Ulverston. Not quite sure who is it's down, but just lying still there at the moment. I think it could be Rachel Herbert actually. Oh no, I think she's there. think it is Rachel Herbert actually, I was right. It is. She gets to her feet now though, which is good to see. So she gets back to her feet now for this Ulverston side. Currently defending against this Thatto Heath side. They're on the 5th now. 30 metres out there, they're going to spread the ball instead of kicking it. Bianchi misses that tackle, but it's a good tackle there in the end from Ulverston. Taylor Duncalf it was who came over to make that tackle, and just what Ulverston needed there to save that try. Referee just pulls that back, says they're offside. Thatto Heath on this right side, so they'll replay the ball now, Ulverston. Zoe Fullard there, top that first carry in for Ulverston. Stockdale now tries to take that one in, but again it's going to be another obstruction penalty here. Ulverston just defeating themselves at the moment with them running around the back of their own players. They give the ball straight back here to Thatto Heath, who'll get the ball back now. 20 metres away from their own line, or 10 metres away from their own line after the scrum push. Ulverston won't be happy with that one. It's another error that they've made from the same thing in the game. But just not spotting the obstruction there, running behind their own players and giving the ball back to Thatto Heath so close to the line. They've already got that 4-point lead. Ulverston will want them to stop getting closer and closer and keep themselves in this game. It's a nice little play back in there to the prop. She's still going as well, and Ulverston are tied up in that tackle, but they do well to scramble some defence back in here. They're going to try and dive for the line here. Thatto Heath, they managed to get it out. There's a big overlap on this right-hand side. If they can keep hold of the ball, Ulverston can scramble here, and they've done really well to do that. Again, there's this huge overlap on the right-hand side, and Thatto Heath are going to take advantage of that this time, and it's going to be a try for Thatto Heath. Takes them 8 points ahead now of Ulverston with the kick to come. Disappointing that from Ulverston. The coach was there at the sideline shouting for him to pull over, but she was just too strong in the end. 2 defenders on her, but just couldn't quite put her down there. And they'll get another try. Thatto Heath Crusaders. Ulverston maybe just a bit tired at the moment. Thatto Heath got a lot of young bodies in there, a lot of fast bodies who are doing really well on this pitch at the moment. See what happens with this kick. She's just lining up to take it now. See what she can do with this one. That's 3 conversion attempts missed at the moment. Oh, it's a good kick actually. And she's got that one. Good effort in the end there. Not great for Ulverston, but it was a great kick there from the right-hand side. It's 18-8 now. To Thatto Heath at the moment. 10 points now. Ulverston will have to scrape back to get into this game. Still plenty of time left here though at Millom. Not their usual home ground, Millom, but Millom coaches, Millom players, they do like to mix it up a little bit. Very slow replays here though. As I say, it's a nice warmish, muggy day, so the players are a bit warm out there. So I'm just waiting for Ulverston to take this kick now. Thatto Heath admiring the work here, starting to enjoy themselves a bit more now they're ahead by them 2 tries. Jackson just lining up the kick here, ready to take. It's going to go to my left, her right here. See if she can get a good kick in the air here. Hits it down the middle, but kicks it straight to Thatto Heath's hands. She's already been kicked to before and done well handling it, so does it again there. The number 10 for Thatto Heath. Some good defence there though from Ulverston, getting in the faces of Thatto Heath, but they spread the ball quick there. They've got some quick feet. They're going to try and spread to this right hand side, but some good tackling there to stop her from getting any further. Stockdale and Ben, but Ben needs to turn around here because they're back again on this right hand side, but good tackling there. There's another injury there though in back play. And still going though with this game. The kick just bouncing around the field. It looked like it was going to be too far, but Ulverston eventually will jump on that. And a caught. Looked like they were caught just over the line there, which they were in the end. The referee was letting that play for quite a while. I think Ulverston were trying to break free, but they will be caught behind the line there, so it will be a goal line dropout here. Ulverston kicking that goal line dropout to Thatto Heath. I was surprised she picked it up, to be fair. I thought she might just boot it out, but fair play. She did pick it up, try and get around the defenders, but ultimately they put about 5 defenders in there. Thatto Heath and managed to push her over. India Jackson there, it was just down, injured on the floor. She hobbled off at half time, but gets back up. And now Herbert's going to take this goal line dropout. Prominent Union player, so knows how to kick one of these. Kicks that one around on the floor, but again, it's the same 10 for Thatto Heath, who keeps taking the ball really clean. Maybe need to try and mix that up. It's going to be a 6 again, straight away from that one. Referee says holding on too long there. Another tackle in this set then for Thatto Heath. They're trying on that left-hand side. They're set up again for that left-hand side, and they're going to try and hit it. Good defence though from Ulverston, just keeping them from the line there. Referee's just having a look, but it is going to be held up. It's good from Ulverston just to keep her up above that line there, but she's had a lot of time to run with that ball and get forward. Ulverston just need to get off that line quick if they can. As I say, I know it's tiring though into the second half of the game in this weather at the moment. Running through the middle now, Thatto Heath, but good defence there from Ulverston. They need to get reset though. It's a quick play the ball from Heath. They've got a massive overlap on the right-hand side and they're running towards that right-hand side, but Ulverston do well to get up and make that tackle. It's going to be another injury here, this time for Thatto Heath. She's just holding her side there, just gone down. Like I say, this ground is really hard at the moment. We've got no rain whatsoever in anywhere in this country at the moment, so some coming from that. It is Thatto Heath's 21. That's gone down injured. If anyone's watching and knows who that is and would like to know, it's number 21. So hopefully she's okay. She's just holding her side at the moment, well, lying on her side, holding herself. Hopefully she's okay. They've rolled her onto her back now, so good to see that she's moving about. Spectators are giving themselves a bit of fun here. Having some fun while waiting for this injury here. She's up to her feet now though, which is a good sign. So we are about to get back underway here. The play's gone off for Thatto Heath, so good to see she managed to get up though, made her way off. They've made a substitution now. Ulverston, big defence needed here at the line. Already 10 points behind here. Thatto Heath will dodge round the first defender, managed to get that offload away. Ulverston do well there. Stockdale wrapping that ball up, does really well to stop that second offload attempt. It's a fifth now for Thatto Heath. Oh, unlucky though for Ulverston. Lee Bianchi there just bounced right into her hand. She went to catch it and it's just bounced off her. So another fresh set here for Thatto Heath. Pike does well to run up and make that tackle there under the sticks. They've got overlaps so on both sides. Thatto Heath at the moment, that left hand side is 2-on-1 there scenario, but Ulverston have done well now to recover and get that back in, and great tackle there from Duncalf in at marker. Did really well there to make that tackle straight away, and again they're going to go that left hand side. Ulverston just need a little bit of strength there, can maybe push her out, but just getting into the ground was enough at that point. It's going to be, I thought the referee was getting saying 6 again there, but he's just telling her to get open now. Thatto Heath are trying to run around, but Ulverston do really well there. Again to put her down. They've still got tackles on the line here. The ball is loose. Ulverston can't jump on it though, but they will lose metres there, Thatto Heath, and they've still got tackles here in the set. Going to try and run through the middle. They dodge the first defender, dodge the second. Third and fourth are there to meet them though. Metres away from the line. Not sure if he did give a 6 again at that point, because a lot of tackles in this set, but again that 2-on non-overlap on that right hand side is going to prove too much for this Ulverston side, and Thatto Heath will go over again on that right hand side. I think she's had that much practice of kicking over there. She's finally nailing it after the last try. So it's 22-8 here with the kick to come. Not long left of this game here. Good try though from Thatto Heath. They just keep spreading this right hand side. The left hand side they keep trying to go over there, but Ulverston do really well to cover that one, but they are struggling on the right, well, my right, their left, to pull anyone over, and they keep having that huge overlap. It's been a 3-on-1. It was a 2-on none there. There was nobody there to make that tackle. Ulverston started this game really strongly. Just before half time, they let Thatto Heath back in to score. Drew at 8-8, 8-all at half time. Come back out, and Ulverston yet to get over this whitewash in the second half, if they still can. Another good kick there from Thatto Heath. Great kick, and the referee's given that one. Not too sure if he even knows. I don't think it made the distance actually. Ulverston are just arguing that one. Obviously he's got no liners behind the sticks, so he had to either make the decision to give it or not. But Ulverston just arguing that one. The vice captain just going to speak to him. Obviously it's hard when you've got no liners there and you can't really see. He's saying that from where he was it looked like it was over, but Ulverston just trying to compete with him there on the middle of the field, but 12 minutes left here, then the referee's just confirmed. Ulverston, as I say, not happy with that kick decision. They thought it had gone short, but referee from his angle had to make that decision. He's decided to give that one 2 points in it. Would it have affected the score massively? We'll have to see if Ulverston can get back on the scoreboard now, just waiting to take the kick, but it's just very slow at getting re-going here after every try. Just taking the time and catching the breath in this weather. Again, the Ulverston's just going to kick to the same person, but she doesn't get the first touch this time. Eventually manages to pick that one up and takes that one forward for Thatto Heath. They've made loads of room there though straight away. Ulverston not getting off the line. Sykes taken down in that tackle, now the full-back for Heath. Tries to run around, but Alicia Ben there, really good from her. She's marking her in this second half and trying to stop her being as destructive as she was in the first part of this game. Another injury here though, it looks like. Just a bit of a head knock on Stockdale. Oh, she'll be hoping she hasn't knocked her head, because I know she likes a few drinks after a game. But yeah, as I say, probably said about 12 times now, but a lot of injuries, especially on these tough pitches at the moment. Looks like she's moving about and everything, so it's not too bad. I think she just said it's really hurting, but she does have some ligament damage in her foot as well, so she was doubtful as if she'd get onto this game today. She does get up though, but she has gone off the pitch, so be another substitution for Ulverston. They'll bring Tara Tapperton on. Do have to apologise, I think I've said Raiders a few times today. I'm used to doing that side of the game, so I need to remember it's Ulverston that I'm watching now. But Thatto Heath there broke through the first defender, but again Alicia Ben there. Really good tackling today from her. It's the fifth though for Thatto Heath. Going to try and kick that one down the pitch. It's got an unlucky bounce on from Ulverston, but they do really well to regain that one. Great effort considering it was bouncing really awkwardly there, and Thatto Heath were right there ready to take it. Parker now takes that ball, a good little run from her, gets into the middle of the field. She's still going at the moment, referee finally shouting held there. Sykes now. Sykes now takes that ball in herself. Oh, big shot on her though. Does well to stay and get back up quickly for that one. She can get that ball quickly. Thatto Heath have got a woman down now at the moment though. Bianchi trying to charge forward. She was caught quick at the ruck, and now Ulverston at the 40-metre mark on the fifth. Herbert's going to get the ball, but I'm not too sure she's seen the fifth call there, and she's just going to take that one in. Yeah, she looks up off the ground. She thought she'd given a penalty away or something, didn't realise it was a fifth. And now Ulverston, not the worst place to finish your set, but maybe would have liked to have got a bit of a kick in the air and tried to get some points, but a mistake there already from Thatto Heath. It's going to be a knock on there. The fullback that's been running right around the field, she drops that one. Thatto Heath seeing it went back, but went miles forward. Bounced off her hands and she was travelling forward, so I think it looked like it went back, but you can clearly see that it bounced forward. So Ulverston now, great position from them. They've got the ball back, a fresh set, 30 metres or 25 metres away from the line. See what they can do here. They're set up well on both sides. They're going to go right first, Duncalf. Making a great impression today. Well, big bang on the floor though ahead. The referee's going to say it's a knock on, a bit tight that. She's gone down and injured herself and put the ball down. She absolutely whacked her head off the floor there. I think you can probably hear it in the commentary. Yeah, it's a bit unfair that the referee said she's knocked on, but she put the ball down because she was injured, so reminds me of a few years ago when Joe Westerman put the ball down to knock his knee back into its socket and the referee gave a knock on.